Hey Gunslinger Nation, welcome back. Today I'm covering the fiasco of Snow White. So let's talk about it. Actually, let's not, because I can't bring myself to care. Disney's new live action Snow White is a disaster, and everybody and their grandma is talking about it. My whole YouTube feed is full of people breaking it down, pointing out every problem, every dumb decision, every ridiculous change they've made to the story. And you know what? They're right. It's bad. But I'm not about to sit here and pretend I'm shocked, because this is the same old playbook. We've seen this exact script a dozen times already. Disney butchers a classic, people get mad, YouTube lights up with outrage, and nothing changes. So no, I'm not going to waste my time watching it. I'm not going to waste my money on it. And I'm not going to waste my energy ranting about something that was dead on arrival. Look, at this point, we know exactly how this goes. A new Disney remake gets announced, and immediately the red flags start waving. The casting doesn't fit, the story is rewritten to push some modern message, the actors do press tours where they actually trash the original, and then by the time the movie comes out, everyone's arguing about it, but the people actually making these movies, they don't care. They're not listening. They're not sitting there thinking, maybe we should respect the source material. No, they're sitting there thinking, we already got paid. We'll just do it again next year. This isn't a mistake. This is strategy. They don't care if you like it. They don't care if you hate it. They just want you to talk about it. And I'm not playing that game with them. Let's be real. This isn't Snow White. This is some weird modern rewrite that just happens to have the name slapped on it. The original Snow White, the one with skin white as snow, yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. Now apparently, Snow White just means she survived a snowstorm. Sure, makes perfect sense. The prince, gone. True love. Nah, she's got to be a girl boss leader now. The dwarves, CGI instead of actual actors. Evil Queen, played by Gal Gadot, and they expect me to believe that she's jealous of Rachel Zegler? Yeah, okay. And then we've got Zegler herself, who has spent the last year running her mouth about how much she hates the original movie. The prince is a stalker. The love story is dumb. Snow White shouldn't dream about love. She should dream about being a leader because her dad told her she could be. Really? She was a princess in medieval times, not a CEO or a politician, a princess. And her main dream is leadership? What leadership? What's she going to do? Unionize the dwarves? Lead a peasant rebellion? This isn't Snow White. This is the generic Disney Plus girl boss script that just happens to have the name slapped on it. And people are supposed to be excited about this? Look, this movie was doomed the second they announced it. Nothing about it looked good. Nothing about it even feels like Snow White. And I could sit here frame by frame breaking down every single stupid decision Disney made, but why? What's the point? The same thing over and over again. First it was a Little Mermaid, then Peter Pan, then Aladdin, now this. They'll butcher something else, and we'll have this same conversation all over again. At this point, you've got to ask yourselves, why do we keep feeding into this? So no, I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to sit here pretending Disney's ever going to change. Instead, I'd rather talk about stories that actually deserve attention. Games, movies, franchises that still respect their audience. Because if we want better content, we need to start supporting better content. So let the internet keep tearing this thing apart. I've got better things to do. That's all I got, y'all. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. What's a movie or game that actually deserves some attention right now? Drop it in the comments. If you're going to talk about something, let's make it worth talking about. That's it for me. I'll see y'all next time.